And the most exciting thing, I think it's one of the best shows that I've ever watched. Good morning, you guys. Welcome to a new vlog. This is going to be a weekend in my life in Toronto. I have a few plans for this weekend that I feel like are going to be fun to vlog, but my weekends are usually pretty chill, so there will definitely be lots of chilling in this video. But we have some fun activities planned as well, especially today. First of all, my first point, look at this. I don't know if you can tell, you can probably actually hear the gardener. That is our patio door open, okay? The door is open. It is February, okay? It's February. We woke up this morning absolutely dying. It was so hot in here. It was 76 degrees on our thermostat. It was either turn on the air conditioning in February or just open the door. It's crazy. It's crazy warm. It's really nice out. It's record-breaking global warming levels of heat in the city right now, which is nice, but also kind of scary. I don't usually make to-do lists on the weekends. I like to just chill on the weekends, but the house is just kind of feeling a bit messy, and I feel like there's a few things that I want to get done as soon as possible before we leave for our next trip, which is literally in 6 days. So I want to prepare for that a little bit this weekend. Will just left to go for brunch with his dad, so I'm going to just get a couple of things done around the house. And then I need to shower and wash my hair. Sabrina and I went to this really great restaurant last night. It was in her neighborhood. It was called Annette's something. I can't remember. Annette's Food Market. Ambiance 10 out of 10. Food 10 out of 10. Just everything wonderful and amazing. If you guys are in Toronto and you haven't checked it out yet, it's in the Junction. Go. It's so great. But yeah, I'm blabbing away at the beginning of the video again, which you guys know I hate, so we're gonna cut it. And here's some B-roll of me doing some chores that desperately need to get done around the house. so dark. I feel like I messed with the settings by accident. So hopefully this is better now. Yeah. I'm currently using the Living Proof Perfect Hair Day shampoo and conditioner. So I'm gonna wash my hair with this. And I'm hoping to just let it air dry. Hopefully I have enough time before I head out to go and meet Will for the rest of our afternoon, which I'm literally so excited about. One of the best, if not the best, thing about living in Toronto is how multicultural this city is. There are communities of people here from all over the world, and they bring all of their food and culture here with them, and we all get to share in it together. I really notice it when I'm traveling to other places. Like when we were traveling in Asia, all of the Asian food was amazing, but if you wanted good Mexican food or good Italian food or good American food, it was really expensive and usually not very good. And I've found that to be a common theme in my travels throughout the years. And we're just so lucky here to just have all of these cultures come together and to bring to the city their culture with them. There's so many cool festivals and events and grocery stores and restaurants. So today there's gonna be kind of an example of that, which I didn't like plan, but it's just very normal for this city. Will and I have a little date day planned for this afternoon / this evening. The idea for this whole thing started a couple of weeks ago when I went out for dinner with Kira for my birthday. We went to this restaurant in the East End called Lake Inez, which is incredible. Another great restaurant. If you haven't been to, you need to go and check it out. Same thing, great food, great service, great ambiance, like really, really great restaurant. Almost all of their menu items could be made vegetarian or vegan if you wanted, so that's really cool as well. I've had a few natural orange wines over the last year and I've always really enjoyed them, and they had one on their menu, so I decided to try it. But yeah, I had this delicious, amazing, like best glass of wine that I've ever had, and I could not stop thinking about it for weeks, which was so weird. So I ended up messaging them on Instagram, and they actually replied to me and told me which wine they think that it was, and they told me where to get it. So apparently it's imported from Italy by this Italian grocery store on College Street. So Will and I are gonna go there and pick up this bottle of wine because I want to try it again. It's just stuck in my head. I want to know if it's as good as I remember, or if I was just having like a super fun night and so I was thinking really fondly about the wine. And then while we're there, I figure we'll just pick up a few things for dinner. I'm hoping maybe they have some fresh pasta or some imported pasta sauces, maybe some like olives or things, just some like nice Italian imports that we can make for dinner tonight. And we're gonna drink my natural orange wine with a nice Italian dinner. And then since we were gonna be on College Street having a little date day, I had this idea to go to this other little Japanese cafe. It's called Sushi Cafe. I knew it was on College Street, but I wasn't exactly sure where. And yeah, it's this authentic vegan Japanese cafe. They do all of these amazing, or like supposedly amazing, Japanese baked goods, and they also serve like lunch and have sandwiches and noodles and stuff, I think. And it's really highly rated and it looks really cool, and I've been wanting to go there for quite some time. The Japanese are not usually very big on veganism. They love their meat, so it's really cool to have this like vegan cafe option that is so highly reviewed and supposed to be like very authentic in the city. And so I was like, okay, we're gonna be on College Street in Little Italy going to this Italian grocery store. I wonder if Sushi is nearby because we could kind of do like a little 2-for-1. So I looked it up and it's literally a 3-minute walk away. So after we hit up the grocery store and hopefully pick up our wine and our ingredients for dinner, we're gonna head over to Sushi and have a little dessert. It's just so Toronto to me to have these two great places and these like foreign options literally be like 3 minutes from each other in the same part of the city. It's just a really amazing benefit of living in the place that we do. So I'm excited for our day. I'm excited for our little date day. Will's having lunch with his dad, like I said. So when he's wrapping up there, he's gonna text me and I'm going to leave here and actually walk up to the Italian grocery store. It's gonna be like a 35-minute walk, but yeah, it's so nice out today. So I'm really looking forward to just getting outside and spending some time in the sun and the warmth. Okay, so it's 1:30 now. Will should be texting me soon to let me know he's wrapping up with his dad. My hair is not nearly as dry as I wanted it to be, considering I'm gonna be walking around outside. And even though it is warm, it's not, like, it's still winter. I think it's probably like 8 degrees or something like that. So there we go, I am ready to go. So I'm pretty much just gonna hang out now and wait for Will to text me, and then we'll head out to meet him. Okay, it's 1:45. I still haven't heard from him, but I'm starting to feel hungry. So I'm just gonna really quickly heat myself up some food. I'm sure he'll text me probably as soon as I get this in the microwave. But I made this like vegan pot pie. No, vegan shepherd's pie. It has like lentils as the base instead of beef. It was not very good, so I'm not gonna recommend this recipe, but I'm not gonna waste it. And yeah, with a little ketchup and some extra salt, it's fine. It goes down fine. Oh, it looks so cute in there. Ha, I knew it. There's literally 30 seconds left on my microwave and I got my text. All right, I'm gonna try and eat this really quickly and then be on my way. Let's go. Is it good?
Yeah, the dust.
Oh my gosh. The cream. So good.
Is that crazy? It's plant-based.
Okay guys, it's 6:30. We've been home for a little bit and we're gonna start making dinner and we're gonna have some of the stuff that we bought. So I did find the wine that I went there looking for. So it's this Salvatore Marino Thierry. It's small batch natural wine, orange wine. And then we also got some olives. We thought they were garlic stuffed, but they're actually, I think, almond stuffed. That's kind of what the texture and the taste reminds me of. It's definitely not garlic. And then we bought some frozen raviolis. So Will's gonna cook those and make a homemade sauce and make salad for us for dinner. But I wanna try this, I'm excited. I'm so curious if number one, if I'm gonna be able to recognize the taste of it, because I obviously don't remember exactly what it tastes like. I just remember how good I thought it was. And then I wonder if I thought it was so good because I was just having like a super fun night and the atmosphere was amazing and I was just having such a good time and that's why I really enjoyed it, or if I'm actually gonna feel like it's like so delicious. I'm so curious. Okay, first, this is the color. See how orangey it is? Cheers. Oh yeah, then you have to do it with this.
Get your beak in there.
Get my beak in there.
Why do you look like you're doing it wrong?
Oh yeah, just like that. Okay, I can't tell if it is the same one that I had at all. I have no idea because I don't actually remember what it tasted like. It was just like the feeling of drinking it.
Tastes like a white wine.
Yeah.
Did our orange wine at Happy taste like a white wine? I thought it tasted a little more orangey.
I thought it did taste like a white wine, yeah.
It's good.
You like it?
Yeah, I think I do.
Yeah, I like it too.
Probably change over time, but
Yeah, it's really good. I think it might be the same wine because what I kind of really noticed about it was that it didn't have like a very alcohol-y like taste.
Right.
But it didn't just taste like juice either. So that's kind of what I get from this too. This hoodie, by the way, is my Skims hoodie that I showed in my Skims haul last week. And it is so comfy. I'm so obsessed with the fit of it too. Like it fits so perfect. And the sweats that I got that go with this are literally the most comfortable thing I've ever put on my body. I have worn them every single day since I did that haul, like day and night. I'm in love with them. So I highly recommend. I'm definitely going through like a Skims phase. I'm loving everything Skims at the moment.
Told me love was too plebeian. Now you say you love me.
Can I see the raviolis before you put them in? These are the raviolis that we bought. Looks so good. This is plenty. This is plenty.
yeah, well, I guess.
Ravioli di ricotta and spinaci. Spinaci. Familia Baldassari. That's Familia. That's our restaurant.
No, Baldassari. Baldassari is somebody else.
What's Baldassari? Oh yeah, Familia just means
Family.
Yeah.
Baldassari family.
Baldassari does sound familiar.
Yeah, that's something.
Baldessari, Toronto. Familia Baldessari. 122 Geary Avenue. This is the pasta
this is the
place.
pasta place.
This is the pasta place that's only open for like,
Yeah.
yeah.
I went with JR.
Yes. Ah, from Familia Baldessari.
We figured it out.
We
Like, we know
figured
what
it out.
that is. That's the thing.
Will you tell who you love? The name was walking. Olha que coisa mais linda, mas
So excited. It's gonna be so good. Okay, we're gonna eat and we're gonna watch True Detective. It came out early this week because, I'm assuming because the Super Bowl is on tomorrow. It's really good.
It's good?
Hello, good afternoon. Almost, it's 11:52. I've just been laying in bed finishing my coffee. Me and Will sat at the coffee shop this morning only for like 15 minutes. We did Wordle. We've been playing Wordle together on the weekends, which has been very fun. I never played it when it was like big and popular a couple of years ago, but yeah, we've recently started playing on the weekends and it's a good time. It's a good time, highly recommend. And then he left to go and meet up with his cousin and his friend, and I came home and crawled back into bed, and I've just been there all morning drinking my coffee, watching YouTube. So literally the perfect Sunday morning, if you ask me. I'm just pulling out my planner because I'm starting to feel a little bit stressed. We're only in the city for, including today, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, 5 more days. And I feel like I have a lot to do before we leave. So Will and I are actually heading to Mexico City. We're going for 1 month, 4 weeks. I'm so excited. We have been to Mexico City before. We did a trip to Mexico the year of our wedding. So what is that, like? It was actually around, it was in March, the year of our wedding. So that's like, what? When did we get married? 2022. Yeah, 2 years ago. That was really hard for me to remember. 2 years ago, we did a trip to Mexico. We went to Mexico City and then we traveled to the coast, and we kind of traveled around on the coast for a few days. And we only spent about 3 days in Mexico City, and we loved it. And we didn't feel like we got to spend enough time there. We didn't feel like we got to do a lot of the things that we wanted to do and just be in the city for as much as we wanted to and explore. And Mexico is one of my favorite places in the world. It's probably, actually, it's definitely the country that I've traveled to the most out of any country. So I'm really looking forward to going. I'm so excited for the videos. We're gonna make some amazing videos. I'm gonna film some great vlogs, and I'm so excited, yeah, to bring you guys along. But I do feel just like I have a lot to do to prep to go. So what I'm gonna do now is just sit with my planner and my computer here and just get a few things ordered and make sure that I'm organized and ready to go for when we leave. I also think I'm gonna order a Kobo, an e-reader, which is kind of crazy because I am in love with actual physical copies of books. I have been ever since I was, pigeon, 1 second. The pigeons, they are here. We haven't had any issues with them since we moved to this apartment, and just within the last couple of weeks, they nested on our neighbor's balcony. There's still so much like pigeon crap and feathers and stuff over there. Like I can see it when I look over the balcony, and you have to get rid of all of that stuff or they can smell themselves and they'll continue to return to your balcony over and over and over again unless you clean that shit up. And I guess maybe he doesn't know that because he hasn't cleaned it up, and so the pigeons just keep coming back constantly. So they come and they like land on our balcony, and I go and I like clap a pair of shoes and scare the shit out of them, and they fly away. The sound actually works really well because if there's any other pigeons on anyone else's balconies in the entire vicinity, they will all fly away too. But yeah, you gotta be on it and like scare them out of here and be like, this is my home, do not come here. Anyways, I think I'm gonna order an e-reader. Since I've been like in junior high and I got my first job, I've been buying books. I remember my mom being like frustrated with that because she was like, why are you buying books when you can just get them at the library? Like, why are you spending your hard-earned money on books? But it's just something that I've always loved. But books are getting so expensive. All of these new book launches that are coming out as hardcovers, and they're like $40 a book. And I'm reading between 2 and 4 books a month, and it's just too expensive. We're also running out of room on our bookshelf. And the thing that really did it for me is I bought this book, this one, which I'm currently in the midst of reading. I'm like just over halfway, but I'm taking a break because I'm really annoyed with it. I didn't really even like the first 2 books in this series, but the ending of the second book really hooked me and made me want to know what happened. And so I spent $30 to buy this book, and it sucks. It's so bad. The length is so unnecessary. Everything that's happened in the first 440 pages that I've read could have taken place in 100 pages. It's all happening from different POVs, and it's taking so long to get anywhere. And I don't care about these characters. I don't care about Ethan. I don't care about like the fish guy. Like, I don't care about them. Why do they get entire chapters? It's so unnecessary. All I want to know about is Bryce and Hunt and what's going on with their story. I don't need all the other POVs. I don't need to see how everyone else is seeing the situations. It's so unnecessary. And she keeps introducing new characters. There are already 1,000 characters in these books. And I had to stop reading a couple of days ago. I was reading before I went to bed, and I literally got to a part where she introduced a new character. It's someone's sister who is just suddenly appearing out of nowhere and is all of a sudden getting importance in this book. I'm rambling. Anyways, this was kind of the final straw in the Kobo thing because I bought this $30 book just because I wanted to know what happened, and this giant book that I don't even like is now going to sit on my shelf for eternity when I could have just gotten this for probably at least half the price, if not less, and not had this like big hulking thing sitting around to annoy me for the rest of time. And then the other thing is if I order an e-reader, I can start taking out books from the library, which Will and I have some financial goals, and we did a little budget a couple of weeks ago, and we're spending more than we thought we were. So I've been trying to just think of little things that I can do to kind of cut down on spending. And yeah, buying so many super expensive physical books is one of the things that I'm going to do. So yeah, I think I'm gonna buy an e-reader. It's gonna be great when we're traveling too, because I'll have access to a whole bunch of books without having to actually pack them and bring them with me. The only thing is if it will get here on time, because I actually ordered one for my mom for Christmas, and I remember the shipping time was quite long. So let me actually look at this. Yeah, I'm also gonna make a couple of appointments. So I need to get my hair done. It's desperately in need of a cut. I think it's probably been, I don't know, maybe about 3 months since my last haircut, but as you guys know, I'm trying to cut off all of the blonde from when I bleached it super bright for my wedding, and as time goes on, the ends just get like really frizzy and dry, so it's time for a chop. And then I also went darker the last time I got my hair done, and the process was a temporary one that kind of washes out with each wash. And so I'm feeling like my hair is at this really weird in-between place where it's not brown but it's not blonde, and it's kind of this gross like in-between color. So I want to go and get the darkness kind of touched back up or like re-put back on. So I want to book an appointment for that. I also think I'm going to get my nails taken off before we go because we're going for 4 weeks. I was thinking I would just get them done and get them done a little bit shorter so that when they grow out, they'll be like really grown out by the time we get back. But then this happened and this nail has broken off probably the last 3 times that I've gone to get my nails done, and it's just so ugly. And I can't fathom the thought of having a broken nail. Like, I've had these on for about 2 weeks now, so that if that happened when we were in Mexico City, I would have a broken nail for a full 2 weeks, and like, it's just so ugly. So I think what I'm gonna do is actually get these removed and just have my natural short nails for while we're away, and I can get them put back on when I get back if I decide I want to. And I also want to do a pedicure because my feet really need a pedicure. So I'm gonna book in for those 2 things and then continue on with a couple of other little chores for the day. It's Sunday, so I normally don't like to really do anything on Sundays, but I have a whole bunch of laundry to fold, and I also desperately want to wash our sheets. I feel like they need it so bad. So I'm gonna do that, maybe clean up the kitchen a little bit because it's kind of messy back there from making dinner last night. We didn't clean up after dinner. Okay, this clip is literally so long. I've been talking for so long, but one more thing real quick. We watched some great TV last night. The episode of True Detective that we put on was so good. There was a part in it where I was so shocked. I almost screamed, and I guess I gasped and like covered my face and started crying because this like crazy thing happened. It's super rare for me to cry with things that are happening like in TV or movies, so that's really real. We also watched the second last episode of Blue Eye Samurai. If you guys like any type of anime, like if you like Avatar, or if you liked like Sailor Moon or Dragon Ball Z or Digimon or any of those types of things, or obviously like other anime, those are just the animes that I like, you need to check out Blue Eye Samurai. Honestly, even if you're not super big into like animated shows or anime, the storytelling and the writing in this show is absolutely incredible. I think it's one of the best shows that I've ever watched, and the episode that we watched last night was just incredible. So I'm so excited to watch the finale of that, hopefully this week sometime. And then I feel like we watched one more thing. What did we watch? Oh, Tokyo Vice. So there's a new season of Tokyo Vice. We really liked the first one. It has Ansel, I don't know his last name, but he's Baby Driver, the actor who plays Baby Driver, and he is in this show called Tokyo Vice, where it's based in the 90s, I think, or possibly the early 2000s. That's kind of the vibe. But he's an American who moves to Tokyo and starts working for a newspaper there. And it's all based around the like gangs in Tokyo and the relationship of the police with the media, with journalism, with the gangs. Like, it's all of this like interplay, and there's all of this drama, and we really loved season 1. So we watched the first episode of season 2 yesterday, and it was good. Not as good as the other 2 shows that we watched last night, but still good, and definitely looking forward to checking out that series as well as they release more episodes. So yeah, okay, I'm gonna sit here and do this. I talked for too long, and I'll catch up with you guys in a little bit. Hello, it is 6:45 and we just walked and picked up our dinner for the evening. It's Sunday, so we ordered dinner and we picked out a movie to watch. We're gonna watch Beautiful Boy with Timothée Chalamet and Steve Carell. We watched the Blue Eye Samurai finale and it was so good. A little bit frustrating because of things that happened, but I'm excited for the next season. Will and I were just saying it's like such a good show, one of the best shows that we've watched in so long. Ooh. But yeah, we ordered dinner. This is what we got. So I ordered a cucumber and avocado roll and just a regular cucumber roll. Will got some yam rolls and then a plate of like a bunch of different sushis. And then we usually share this box with battered tofu and rice and japchae. Got a salad, got a miso soup. And the most exciting thing, I'm gonna call that the end of this video. I hope you guys enjoyed hanging out with me this weekend, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye guys.